right, guys, welcome back. Start Wholesaling Houses Now series. We are on step 12. We're going to start finding some cash buyers, all right? So welcome back, guys. If you haven't yet, make sure you drop me a like if you've been liking this series. It means a lot to me. And also use the comments, guys. When you need help, you have issues, I am here for you. Let me know what you need. So let's get right into it, okay? So we're going to be talking about, we're past, we signed a deal, right? Hopefully by this point we've signed a deal. So now we're looking for a cash buyer. So I'm going to go over some of the top places to find cash buyers easily for you, and show you what that looks like. So number one is Meetup.com. All right, so Meetup.com, you basically can go in there and you can search local real estate investing, wholesaling groups in your area. Start with the real estate investing. Then you can go to wholesaling and try to find other wholesalers if you need to, if you, for whatever reason, aren't finding buyers somewhere else. But if you go through these methods that I'm showing you and you haven't found a buyer, honestly, it's probably not anything to do with finding the buyer. It's more about the deal itself. You probably don't have a deal, or you have the deal too high, or it's something to do with the deal. It's not finding the buyer, okay? Because there's plenty of buyers out there, I promise you. So Meetup.com, right? You can go in there, search for real estate investing groups local to you, all right, which have a ton of cash buyers in there, and then you can actually join that group, and then you can go in the settings, and I'll show you right here on this screen recording as you're watching it. You can go in there and click on there and get the entire contact list and email the entire group. Okay, so you literally just pulled a buyer's list almost, right? And don't get me wrong, there's going to be a lot of not buyers in there that are tire kickers, that are, whatever, not really real cash buyers in there, but there will also be typically a lot of real cash buyers as well. So you can just literally pull almost you can just basically pull buyers list off of Meetup.com. So that is a great strategy to find buyers, and it's free. Okay, so let's go to number two. All right, so number two is going to be Facebook, and I mean groups and also Marketplace, because you can put your deal on Facebook Marketplace for sale, all right? And buyers will reach out to you if it is a deal. So you can post it in the Marketplace. Then you can also go to the real estate investing groups, the wholesaling groups that are local to you, or even some of the bigger ones, and then you can put that deal in there, okay? And then you will find buyers. You will get a lot of interest if you have a deal. So Facebook groups and Facebook Marketplace are a great way to find cash buyers. Let's go to number three. All right, so number three is a very underutilized strategy, and that's LinkedIn. Okay, so a lot of people, I feel like at this point, a lot of wholesalers aren't even on LinkedIn. They don't use it, but I used it from years and years ago, and I've actually closed a lot of deals with buyers that I found off of LinkedIn marketing properties. So LinkedIn has groups as well, just like Facebook or a lot of the other social media platforms. They have groups, and in those groups there's real estate investing groups. There's real estate investing groups on LinkedIn that have over 500,000 members, guys. Okay, so you think that there's not cash buyers in those groups? You just got to be careful on LinkedIn that you're posting it in the right section. Okay, so some of these groups will have where you can actually advertise property, stuff like that, for sale, or anything that has to do with like a solicitation, and some of them are very strict about it. So just make sure that you follow the group rules, but LinkedIn is a great way to find cash buyers. So let's go to number four. All right, so number four is REI Automator, right? With tons of cash buyers in there, they're all in there, right? So we use this tool every single day, and if you haven't yet, flipmorehouses.com. You want this tool, I can promise you that. And it's a free 7-day trial. You get in there, check it out. If you don't like it, no risk, no obligation, there's no contract, you can cancel at any time. But guys, $97 a month is an absolute stupid deal to get something this powerful in your business that does so much for you, okay? So free 7-day trial, flipmorehouses.com. But REI Automator, guys, I'll show you right now. I'll take you in there and I'll show you what that looks like, how easy it is to find buyers. So check that out and we'll be right back. So we are in REI Automator. I'm just gonna, let me see. So I pull up this address right here. So put in the address of the property that you got under contract. You can see right here, there's 1,677 cash buyers around that property. Click on it. Boom. All these green dots are all cash buyers around the property. Let's just click on one. All right, so here we go. Let's go to details. All right, so seller M&P Real Estate Holdings LLC, Trans Am SFE2 LLC. That was the buyer. They paid cash. They paid $205,000. They closed it on January 7th, 2020. All right, now let's look at cash sale. All right, boom. So here we know this is our entity right here, right? This is the buyer that we're looking for. They're in Austin, Texas. So what you would do, you find that buyer, then you would go to open corporates. Boom. Then you'd put in that entity, search, and then you should be able to skip trace that that actual entity, because you can't skip trace the buyers in REI Automator, and you can't really skip trace them anywhere. You got to go to like open corporates, just because it's regulated with LLCs and corporations and everything like that. There's restrictions on that. We are looking into ways to be able to do that for you guys. And again, no one else can really do it either. So it's just kind of one of those things where, it's all by law. But you can go right in here to open corporates and skip trace that cash buyer. Boom. Right now you already have their mailing address in REI Automator, right? So if you wanted to send them something in the mail, you could do it that way. But I always suggest that, get their email, get their phone number, and start calling them and reaching out to them about that property. So that's an easy, quick way in REI Automator to find real cash buyers, right? That are buying deals actively every single day. And remember, this data is dynamically updated. And you got your list right here. You can see these are all cash buyer deals, right? So really, really awesome, guys. Super quick, easy, efficient to use. Just buyers right there at the tips of your fingertips all the time. And it's funny. Sean, which is a business partner of mine in REI Automator, when he first started using it, it wasn't 20 minutes. They just got a deal, and then he went in here, found a cash buyer, and had it sold within like 30 minutes. All right, for I think it was like a $20,000-$30,000 fee. Just right then, immediately, just went right in here, pulled just like this the buyers all around that property that they had under contract. Open corporates, found their phone number, called them, sold the deal. Boom. That easy, guys. All right. So then we'll go to Meetup. All right, and there's more ways in REI Automator to do this and find buyers, guys, but for the sake of this, I want to get through all these methods, and I don't want this to be super, super long. It's already going to be a pretty long video. So we're on meetup.com, and what you're going to do here is, this is a great cash buyer hack, okay? So you see a lot of these groups, real estate investing groups, that are local groups, right? So wherever your deal is, join some of these groups, right? And I'm just going to click on one here. So you join that group, then you'll go to more, then you go to mailing list. So what you can do right here is, boom, sign up for the mailing list. So you can send and receive emails, what's going on in the group. When someone sends an update, you can see here a lot of the people are marketing deals, right? People are looking for deals. And what you can do is sign up for that mailing list, and then you can send out your deals to this entire group, okay? And there's 2,891 people in this group, okay? And that's just one of the groups that are local in Jacksonville, right? So guys, this is a huge hack to instantly find buyers, right away. We use this still to this day. And if we don't, if we haven't found anyone off of REI Automator or buyers list, which is very, very rare, we still typically use this to keep building the list, right? We'll usually post it in there anyway, but usually between REI Automator and our own list, we find buyers every time. So unless it's like a really tougher deal that's kind of, in a rougher spot, or, there's a little hair on it or something like that. But for the most part, we don't even need to do this. We just do it to continue building our list and staying in front of people. And it's very, very important. So this is a great little hack. All right, so let's go to now Facebook groups, okay? So you can see here, if you just type in real estate investing, go to groups,
Look at all these groups, guys. All right, these are all group. Well, I mean, say all, but if you're in Florida, Florida Real Estate Investors Group would probably be a good one to post your deal, so you can join a lot of these groups, and a lot of them are state specific, some are going to be city specific. So these is another great place, guys, to market your deals and build your buyers list. Now, one that is, I think, the most underutilized strategy other than Meetup.com is LinkedIn. So look at LinkedIn. Look at all these real estate investing groups that are on here. 20,000 members, 118,000 members, 2,300, 149,000. Guys, insane, okay? So, and you can find city and state specific ones in here as well. And then you can also post in the national. So all these are just great ways to find buyers. And guys, by the way, I've done a ton of deals finding buyers on LinkedIn. No one ever talks about it. So if you hear anyone talking about it, they probably heard it from me, honestly, because I think I am the only one that ever talks about finding cash buyers on LinkedIn. And you can also find deals, on LinkedIn from like asset managers and stuff like that. That's a whole nother world. I'm not even trying to get into that. But guys, tons of cash buyers on LinkedIn as well. And then let me show you Craigslist. So what you would do on Craigslist is you would just go post it, real estate for sale by owner. You'd post the property, and here's probably a good example of, I wouldn't say it's a good example. It's kind of, this really sucks, to be honest with you. I wouldn't do that, but only a few pictures. This is a really rough one. Obviously, this is a wholesale deal for sure, right? But you can see here, just basic, serious investors, buyers, cash or hard money only, giving some details, and giving contact info and everything else, and tagging it down here. So man, this is a rough house, by the way. This is a really rough one. I don't know how in the world he thinks he's going to get $159,000 for this deal, but that's whatever, right? So for sale for $159,000, don't do this, by the way. If you have a house that looks like this and you're trying to sell it for $159,000, the ARV is around $250,000, I can tell you right now, this house just needs to be torn down. I mean, this is easily, even if you're going to fix it, probably 100 G's. So you would be over ARV. This is definitely not a deal that I would even look at. Just so you know. But anyway, guys, so that would be it, right? You just post it in here, real estate for sale by owner. Make sure that you're stressing, hey, serious investors, cash or hard money only. Give a description of the property, give the rehab, that you're estimating on it, the property details. You can block out the actual street number if you want, just to put an extra little layer of protection over people potentially trying to go around you. And then give out your contact info, and then let them know, hey, if you're looking for good deals or more deals like this in any of these areas, let me know and I can put you on the list. But we are very selective of who we work with. Just only the people that are serious, that can prove that they are actual buyers and provide proof of funds. But LinkedIn is another great way, right, guys? So I just wanted to walk you through a few of these really quick and just give you an idea of what it looks like. But honestly, just based on if you have REI Automator, you should be fine finding cash buyers for your deals. But these are some cool little free hacks that you can use, to find more buyers and keep building your list. All right, so now we'll get back to the video.
All right, guys, so REI Automator is a powerful tool, okay? Extremely powerful tool. We use it every single day. And guys, actually I was just at Collective Genius, just really quick, I'll share this with you. It's a high-end real estate investing mastermind. You got to be at least doing like 50 to 100 deals plus a year to even be a member, or a huge service provider, a huge hard money lender. This is like the elite, right? This is an elite mastermind group. And it's a substantial investment to be a member in this group. Totally worth it for me, right? I get a ton out of it. Anyway, I met, someone that works for one of my friends. Okay, so it's his COO, because you can bring a key employee or team member there. So they're doing, guys, about 350 deals a year. Okay. I'm not going to tell you where, but they're a big player. They wholesale a ton of houses, they flip a ton of houses, and they run that business off of REI Automator. Okay, like all their data, everything, like their skip tracing, they are running it off of REI Automator, a business doing 350 plus deals a year. They are killing it, millions and millions of dollars in revenue, $97 a month, guys. I mean, that's all I'm saying. So anyway, let's get to number 5. All right, number 5, yes, it still works, Craigslist. I have it at the very bottom because this will be my last resort. And quite frankly, guys, I'm telling you, if you have a deal, all right, this right here, you should easily sell it, okay? I mean, honestly, if you have a deal, it really would only take one, typically, okay, to do this. If you put it in the right groups, you strategically market it right, and everything else, like, you shouldn't even have to get that far, but worst case scenario, you can also do Craigslist as well. I'm not as hot and heavy on Craigslist anymore. I used it a lot more for sellers and buyers years ago. A lot of people still use it. We still use it for some things. We don't use it nearly as much, right? But that is another option. You would just go post it in real estate for sale by owner, and post the deal in there. And then also, this is key when you're marketing these deals, guys. You're always prompting for people to give you their emails so you can put them on your buyers list. Hey, if you're looking for more deals like this, let me know. And what a lot of people do, and I don't suggest it, is they'll just leave the deal up and keep marketing it to keep like collecting buyer info even after they sold it. I don't really think that's right, and I try to do things the right way. But, some people do that. So, guys, this right here, you should be able to sell your deal. If you have any questions, any comments that I can help you with on finding a buyer, let me know in the comments below. If you've been liking this series, please drop me a like. Make sure you subscribe. REI Automator, free 7-day trial at flipmorehouses.com. And remember, guys, it's a lifestyle. Doing whatever it takes to do whatever you want. I will see you on the next one. Peace.